Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Friday. Happy Friday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. I'm up, the birds are chirping. It's looking a little cloudy outside. Unfortunately, I was hoping for sunshine day today, but I don't think that's gonna happen, but that's okay. So today is normally always, and it still will be so, just hold tight for you that like food, gather your fragment Friday. So what's happening in my life is changing a little bit. It's life, and this is how it goes. So my video, since I put out a video every single day, I don't really plan anything. I just sometimes I plan things, but like usually Fridays is making food for the weekend. Mondays are usually cleaning. In between, it's whatever goes. But life's changing. Like my teenagers are getting older and they're doing things on the weekend, and we don't need to make as much food. So I don't know how it's gonna go. I do need to make food, so don't worry, don't be freaked. We're not making food. We're gonna make some food today. But I also have to do real life things. So I guess my question to you guys is, would you rather have daily real life things, or would you rather have like less videos and more focused? Just a thought I've been toying around in my mind. I thought, is it better just to film real life, like everyday real life? That's how I wanted to start it, there's a bug in my face, is filming every day to show real life. And some days it's boring, and some days it's repetitive, and some days there's not a lot going on. Some days I just sit and relax, and that's okay. So for myself, I feel like that's encouragement to other, not for everybody, but to other mamas and ones that, are kind of doing maybe the same thing, or maybe younger than I am, doing things that you feel like it's just routine and blah. So that was the intention of it. And so now, as I've been on here for a while doing YouTube, my thought is, do I still need to continue doing that? So let me know. Let me know in the comment section below. Would you rather see videos every day, whether they be short, long, or just whatever, because it's real life? Or would you rather have staged videos? No, not staged, but more purpose-driven videos. Like I know a lot of people do food, and so they'll save up their making food and just do one video and do like 3 weekday night dinners. You know what I mean? And so, I don't know, just something I'm thinking about. It's like, not thinking, just thinking. And so I don't know, but today is real life. It's Friday. We got back from vacation this week. My car is still not clean. I went yesterday, I wanted to clean it yesterday, but yesterday was just getting home, getting what I needed to get done, and then it's like I still had to upload that day. We had church, and so the car needs to be cleaned. So I thought, you know what? My kids have been cleaning it. They have been doing a good job. This mama likes to, I'm like, I just got it. It's new. Maybe the newness will wear off. It's like when you get a new something in the house and you want to keep it super clean, and then after a while it's like, okay, whatever, let the kids clean it. So that's how the car is going right now. So I would like to clean the inside of the car, to get it clean, get all the vacation out of there, vacuuming, wiping everything down. I got some new just cloths and stuff to wipe and stuff like that. And then the kids can clean it themselves, the outside. They did a good job last time. I don't know if it's gonna rain. It needs to be clean, so I might just leave it outside, let the rain come on it, wash it a little bit. Maybe they can come out and soaps it up and get it all clean to go. So we're gonna do car. I know I'm gonna start with car. I'm gonna get car done now, because when the kids get up, they can come out and clean it. And then I'm gonna go in and figure out food. I don't know. I have to clean out the refrigerator. There's fruit in there. I have to make some stuff. I do have to make food. So it's just a matter of what and where. The girls are gone this weekend. They're going to like a formal, which is exciting. None of my kids have ever gone to a formal. Have you? Has any of my older kids? I don't think they ever did. No, I don't think they ever have. So this will be new. They're going with a group of their friends. So that they're going to be gone. So it's like it just leaves us with the younger half. So I just have to make way smaller versions because it's just a few kids. But I don't know. I haven't even thought. It's chilly out here. What happened? Yesterday was gorgeous. All I wanted to do was sit by my pool and swim because it's that warm. The pool is warm, but I haven't. So I thought, I'll do it today. Well, it's looking awful dim and gloomy, doom and gloomy outside today. So I don't know if that'll happen. We're just gonna see. I'm gonna bring you along. It's gonna be a great day. You guys ready for a great, fantastic, wonderful Friday? Gathering fragments, cleaning car, and everything else we gotta do. I have to sneeze because I'm outside. There's Ruby. Hi, Ruby. Good morning. She's like, are we early this morning? All right, sneezing. All the beautiful allergens in the air. It's gonna be good. I'll get back inside in a minute. Let's clean up my car. I'm gonna vacuum it before it starts raining on me. It's a good day. You guys ready? All right, let's go. All right, I had to laugh. Anybody else have a basketball? Where's the basketball hoop in the photo? Right there. Anybody else have a basketball hoop on a mountain? No, because it's not even a feasible thing to have a basketball hoop on a mountain. We moved here. I had to laugh because we'd see basketballs down by like the road, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's not a good thing. So we got the basketball hoop, and I'm like, oh, the kids will throw the ball in there. It'll be awesome. And then they'll be really careful. No, they're not really careful. So every ball, I think we bought 8 balls. Most of them make their way down the mountain. And it's no big deal, like if it's down here and in the driveway, it stops. You're good. You can get it. But we have like a whole cliff over here. So when it falls down there, who knows where it goes? It goes into the abyss. So once in a while we'll drive. We're like, oh, there's our basketball. Go pick it up. But basketball hoop, no go in the mountain. I don't have any superstar NBA all-stars. That's okay. Thought it was fun. Once in a great while, Aunt Julie is a basketball player. When she comes, the kids will play, but I don't even have any basketballs anymore. Sorry, Aunt Julie. So that's got to go somewhere one day. But I'm going to clean up my car. I've got my power bank out. This is to me great. I'm going to zoom you down. This is awesome because I used this last time without having to run 50 extension cords because I don't have a huge one, and we don't have that many outlets in the garage. They didn't equip. We could have added more, but we don't really have a need for it. Greg's like, I can just add more, and I'm like, it's okay. We don't power that much stuff in there, which is a good thing. So I'm going to use this, plug my vacuum in here, and let it suck up. I haven't even recharged it from the last time I used it. When it was a couple of weeks ago, week and a half ago. So awesome. This is great for power outages. I can plug anything into here. Like we've got lots of room, power plugs. And it charges in your car, which is nice. So this is going to be put to use. Let's hope it never gets put to use. Let's hope I never have to use it. Never, except for vacuuming my car, because I don't want the power to go out. But if it does, we have a backup battery thing, which is really, really cool. So I know you guys, I've seen other channels review them and stuff, like different homesteaders and stuff, and I'm like, great idea, because like we want to get a full-on generator, but a little more costly. And it's kind of like you go back and forth. You're like, is it worth the thousands of dollars? Or like, hey, the power didn't even go off this year. But I've never lost anything. One time we had power go out for like 3 days, and it like lost ice cream. I lost like maybe $100 worth of food. $100. I mean, it might seem like a lot, but the thousands I'd have to pay in a generator, it was okay. It was just a little bit, and everybody else did. You just chalk it up to loss, and you're like, it's no big deal. So maybe eventually we will get that. Yes, I'm sure we will. But for now, this works. This saves sanity of kids to be able to plug devices in and have some happiness. I can plug a mini fridge in here. I can do any kind of like cooking thing I need to put in here, and I can vacuum my car when the power's out. So I'm gonna go get my vacuum's actually right here. I'm gonna plug this in, and we're gonna have a great, wonderful day today. All right, let's clean the car out. All right, for traveling with a large family, not too bad on the mess. This was my seat. So still have everything black, gets dirty and white. So there's just a few things. Mine's not too bad. I mean, the back seat's gonna be awful. Yes, not bad, just scuffs and scrapes. Lots of dirt on the floor. For sure in here, seats. Like, how do you get food all in here, kids? I don't even know. And, oh yeah, back here. Back here. And the trunk's not too bad, because this is mostly had stuff in it. So I'm just going to wipe this out. It's funny, the outside doesn't even look that bad right now. It was looking awful. I guess that little bit of rain kind of cleaned it. Oh, look, we have a toy in here. Most of the stuff's been cleaned out, so just a little bit of cleaning. Let's vacuum it out. Not too bad for a 2-day road trip with, 7 people. So I think it's gonna start to rain here. So I've got these. I like my Norwex cloths. You guys know I like my Norwex ones, but using my car sometimes we use cleaner and I don't want to ruin them. So I bought these cheapy ones on Amazon and the USA Nooks. So I'm just gonna wipe everything down just with water. I should get some leather stuff. I just don't have that yet. So these just seem to do the job right now. So I'm just gonna wipe everything down. I got one for my floor. All messy. Okay, my work outside is completed, so now I'll let the kid, it doesn't even look that bad outside, which is nice. It's outside. It got washed by the rain. So I'll let them clean the car today. The mat in the middle is a little bit dirty where I think a child was in the river and got dirty feet. So I was gonna take them out, but I'm like, I just think I'll have them scrub that out. So just got my, we have like vacuums upstairs, so I don't have a broom at all because I don't use one. Well, once in a while we need one, and then the kids took one down here to use, and so I just bought a dustpan down here because we have a broom in the garage, and so I just found my little dustpan. I gotta clean this and take it back upstairs. So what I'm gonna do now is go upstairs, let me bring you along, go up and then start the house stuff, I think. I know, because that's what I'm gonna do next. So I'm gonna go in, get that done. Looks like a rainy day today, look at that. Doesn't look very exciting. Lots of woods, lots of animals up in those woods. Ruby does such a good job. She doesn't have to attack anything. She just literally has to howl and bark like she does, and it keeps everything away. Like, she doesn't even have to go after anything. So I think the only times a bear has come up, put away, and she wasn't out when it was out here, but she'll come. She usually lays up here and just listens, and as soon as she hears, she lets out that howl and lets everything go. So, all right, let's go in and finish. Let's go start in the house. I haven't started in the house. Let's go start in the house. I changed my mind. I'm gonna do these lights right here. We have these solar lights down here. This needs to be put in the ground like permanently. I'm not straight. If you guys don't know me, I'm not the straight line person. Greg is the straight line exact person. So when I do a project, he's always like, honey, are you gonna leave like these lights? He left these here all last year, and every time he saw them, he's like, oh, honey, that looks great. Can I have 2 lights for you? So he did really good. So this year he's like, honey, can I please do your lights for you? And I said, absolutely, you can do my lights. But they're sitting in a pile in a chair right now. They might sit there for a while. So I'm gonna put them down, just as I can eyeball and see it. I'm not worried about straight perfection. I guess it looks nice. I know it looks nice and perfect. Like, we made this all perfect, and I know it looks good, but it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers him. So I'm just gonna stick my solar lights in the ground so that at least we can have them on the pathway here. I'm all about eyeballing it. I'm like, that looks good. I'm like, you got 3. I don't think we put 2 in the middle. I'm gonna put 2 in the middle and down there. I'm gonna be good. Let me just stick them in the ground. I just heard a tree branch fall, so I had to like make sure, you know, it wasn't over my head or anything. All right, some of you might see that and go, that's not straight, Amy, and that's okay. I think down there I could move some, but it's fine. It's all about being able to see the lights when I come home, because it's so dark back here, so this actually lights it up really good, so I'm good with it. I really am good. What we've been doing, we stored our, look at that, I've got cedar shavings in here. Grandma sent us all her dryer lint. She was down here this summer. We were trying to start the fire out here and it was not starting, so I grabbed my dryer lint. So Grandma's been saving her dryer lint. So there's all this. There is wood in there and there's shavings for the fire pit over here, so we can have a fire. Let's go see the pool. The pool is awesome, by the way. It's probably yucky right now because it's raining. Let me see. Not too bad. All right, it's looking, it's like definitely clean. Look at it. Like, wow, look how clean that is. They were swimming it last night. It's so good. So we bought this setup looking way better. What we did is we bought this thing. This is awesome. This is a top skimmer. If you don't have a top skimmer, like our pool doesn't have a filter. It has like that thing. So constantly had a film of sunscreen, pollen on the top, and you can't skim it off because it goes through the holes of your skimmer. So we got this thing for $20. It's $20 this year on Amazon. Awesome. It takes everything off the top and goes through here. Well, since we have, you know, this, and we've got all this down here, all of our solar things, which are amazing, like awesome. We had to update our pool pump because we had the water going through these 3 solar heaters. The tiny little pump the pool came with, it was literally like poop, 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 trickling out of there. So we upgraded to this Intex one right here, the sand filter. And this worked good too, but they have this right here, they have a filter on this side, and then they have another one back there, which I don't know if you can see. So there was 2 going in here. Had a little diverter thing right here so you can shut off, but it just brought in a lot of air. So it was just not good. So I was Googling, this thing wasn't sucking up as good, and I'm like, what can we do to fix this? There was basically air getting in. It was because of this diverter thing right here, which is like right here, one of these, but it had 2 hoses where it came off of here and the one back there. So we actually closed that one over there. The pool kit comes with these little black, they look like little round, like a nipple, but fat nipple. We threw them away when we originally got it because we're like, what do we need that for? Well, yeah, they're called black hats or black hats, I think. So they're made to go over the extra filter here. So like if you want to change something out without losing all your water. Genius. So we actually closed the pool, that filter off over there, and just use this one. So it comes in here and then it goes directly into the filter. So it comes, all the water comes in this thing, and then it goes through here into our filter here, and then into this, and then it goes up into our solar panel thingies over here, and then it comes back and goes in over there in the pool. So much better. When we didn't have the little black, I think they're called black hats, you can get them on Amazon, it was just like pulling, it was like because it was sucking in so much air. So we actually should I show you what it looks like for those of you that care? So I'm just turning on filter here. I think, yeah. Look at this thing. Look at how that's just sucking. It probably needs to be backwashed, but look at it. So awesome. It brings all the leaves. Here it comes. Ready? Watch all this stuff right here. See all this right here? Here it comes. Here it comes. You can get sucked right in there. How nice. How great, because when we were doing it, we had the 2 coming in here, like the 2 sides. For those of you that have this pool, you know what I'm talking about. It was like, and it was sucking, and then this little basket down here had a lot of air in it. So we're like, what is going on here? So Greg, thankfully his brain can figure these things out, because mine can't. I just watch YouTube videos and people were closing that off, and I'm like, Ooh, and so people are like, it puts a lot of pressure on this one. Well, it puts a lot of pressure on it if you still have that diverter thing here because it's sucking in air. We got rid of that altogether. So this is our new setup for those of you that care for the sauna, or that sauna for the solar. We just came from here right into the basket right here, and it goes into the pump here, and then those two right here, or actually, sorry, where's the blue one over there? The blue one, it comes around the blue one, and it goes up into the solar thing, and then it comes out with the white one into over here. Awesome. The pool is warm. Let me see what the temperature is right second. Okay, 72 this morning without doing it, but yesterday it was 76 degrees. That thing in there gets like 100 degrees. It was like 110, I think, at 5, 6 o'clock after the sun kind of went down here. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Very happy with our setup here. We had to invest in the sand filter, but I'm okay with that. But last year it was the pool. This year was about making it warmer. So we got the solar panels, invested in this, and got this thing. But if you can't get anything, get this top skimmer. Amazing, amazing, amazing. You just have to figure out how to finagle all the tubes. So think it through, find someone that knows what they're doing. I didn't. I just knew it wasn't working properly, and I'm like, there's got to be a way to fix this. So we did. It works out good. Okay, there we go. So I don't know. I don't think we'll swim in there today because it's pretty chilly. But I've got all my solar lights down, so that makes me happy. I'll get all that done. So that's a good thing. So now I'm gonna go in. That was like 2 things on my list, was vacuum my car and put the solar lights down. And those 2 things are done. So now I'm gonna go in. Let's go do reality in the house. Okay, back in the kitchen. It's taking me a while. I'm like looking around the house going, what do I even make today? So I'm having a difficult time trying to figure out food, but we're gonna figure it out. So Jensen just got up and he was gonna make some eggs, and he pulled out the frying pan. And so I bought this thing, the microwave egg poacher. So I'm like, ooh, why don't you be my first person trying the eggs? So go ahead and get some eggs out. We're gonna see how this thing works. Okay, then you put it in there, and then you put a half teaspoon of water, and then you pierce the yolks and microwave for 60 seconds. We're gonna see how it tastes. Okay, so Jensen, he was all about cooking his own eggs. So he's cooking his eggs. I made some in there with the little, I realized that if I put the everything bagel seasoning on it, the little seeds got on the top and it wasn't closing all the way. But it's good. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna sit down and eat this, and then I'm gonna figure out my food for the weekend. Jensen's smiling. Oh. There's Jensen. He's becoming my little, he likes to cook in the kitchen here, so he's creating things. So I'm gonna sit down and eat. I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. Let's do that. Okay, it's getting late, got dishes in the sink. I finally have sat and figured out what I wanna make this weekend. This weekend is Mother's Day weekend, which I didn't forget, but I did forget. We're doing things differently in the Maryon household. We're gonna start doing like our trips, our things I told you during the week. So this week, guess where we're gonna go for Mother's Day? Can you guys guess my most favorite place on earth? Or actually, it's my most happiest place on earth. Is that a word? Happiest, most happiest? Happiest place on earth? Lake Jocassee. We're gonna do that this week. Probably Tuesday, I think, looks like the 80-degree day. That's gonna be ultimate for me. So like, we're gonna be that way celebrating. So like, are you gonna do anything Sunday? Probably not. We'll do church. I mean, it's like, it'll be like, oh, it's Mother's Day, we need to do something. Well, I don't fall into that trap. I'm like, no, I can just do it Tuesday. But they're gonna wanna do something, I think. So I was just in there thinking, food-wise, what am I gonna do? So I kind of sat and figured out meals that and I'm really bad about picking like my favorite thing to eat. Like, I have a really hard time, because I don't, like, I love food, but I don't like go, oh my gosh, I'm craving this, or I'm having this. I mean, unless it's Boon Chew, of course, because that's delicious. But besides that, not like, oh, I gotta have. I do have some favorite foods. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do today. So I had to like wrap my head around what I'm gonna do. So tonight, I'm thinking I'm going to do pad thai because I like that. I have a few that like that. Delicious. And then I'm gonna do, for the kids, because now everybody loves pad thai, one of my viewers gave me a long time ago, I saved it, some kind of Asian sauce to mix in with, like, basically like the lo mein noodles. So I'll do that. And then I've got some steak right here, or roast, or whatever it is, beef. It's beef basically. Saute this so I can put that in mine, and they can have some themselves with some veggies. So that's gonna be dinner tonight. I'm not gonna do breakfast or lunch because we have eggs, we have bagels, there's cereal, but I don't think I have any milk, that's okay. And we have yogurt in there. We also, for lunch, we have a lot of lunch meat for our sandwiches, so we can do sandwiches. So, and there's snacks, so I'm not gonna do any kind of thing like that. So skip the lunch round. Dinner, tomorrow, the older girls are gone, like I said, to their formal things. So I'm kind of like thinking it's just gonna be like autumn on down. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna do, Greg, I made those meat sandwiches yesterday for him, the Euro ones or whatever. It was basically like a Philly cheesesteak sub without the cheese, Philly stub without the cheese. He really liked that. I feel like they would like that too. So I'm gonna saute some of that up, and then that could be like subs tomorrow. And then I'm gonna make a pasta salad. That's my favorite. Oh, they don't, you know what I don't have? I love the onion dressing. I don't have it, but I do have a poppy seed dressing. So we're gonna make that. I'm gonna make one plain for like anybody that wants it. And then for myself, I'm gonna add the one with the olives, the artichokes, cucumbers. I think I have cucumbers in there to make that for me. And then I'll be like chickpeas too. So that is gonna be Saturday. Sunday, because I was gonna do this dish, the pesto tortellini bake. So good. I was gonna do that tonight, but I'm like, well, I'd rather make pad thai for tonight because that's fresh. So we're gonna do pesto tortellini bake, which is awesome. I'll get it together. I won't bake it until Sunday. I've got all this wonderful chicken right here. Delicious chicken. I thought it was gonna be like chicken fajita meat. It's more like chicken salad meat, which like from Chick-fil-A. So I will put this, do pesto tortellini, make some homemade bread for that. And then I was just looking and saw that strawberries are in. So like our produce person down the road has fresh strawberries. You can get a gallon for like $17. I have no idea what's a good price. I kind of Googled it. In reality, it's like you pay more, but it's fresh and delicious. So I'm thinking that I can run out today, maybe later, and get myself a gallon of strawberries, because that would be really good. So then it got me onto playing, you gotta have dessert. What's your favorite dessert, Amy? I don't know. But again, I like strawberries. So I'm thinking I'm going to make a pound cake. I have never made a pound cake without a mix. Or no, I have. No, take that back, I have. So I'm gonna make a pound cake, which I have a recipe on my blog. I was just thinking, how am I gonna do one? I have one on my blog. I'm gonna try to do it in my bundt pan because that's the ultimate. We'll see. I feel like it's a failure sometimes, but I'm gonna do a bundt cake, and then I might even mix this up, this angel food cake, but I don't know. I might just do the bundt cake. And then I have heavy whipping cream. I can whip that up and do a nice whipping cream, and then get strawberries and do fresh strawberries, and we can serve that for a nice dessert for Mother's Day. Thinking that's the way to go. So that's my list right now. That's how I'm gonna accomplish it. So that's gonna be our Gather Your Fragment Friday. It's easy, like I said, it's just different, but that's what we're gonna do. So let's get into food right now. I'm gonna start on should I start on the pesto tortellini and the bread? Yes, let's get the bread out the bread machine, because that's gonna take, you know, however long it takes to cook bread. So bake bread in the bread machine, I think it's 3 hours. So let me get that out first. We're gonna have a wonderful baking food for Mother's Day weekend. Okay, bread machine, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I know you guys have given me, I need to go through my screenshots. One of my viewers told me there's a really good bread machine recipe. I just saw it. Like, you guys will tell me suggestions. I'll look back on my phone after a while and go, oh, that's right, I have to look it up. I just haven't done that yet, so I will get there eventually, maybe this weekend. So I'm gonna just put in my bread machine here. Everybody always asks my bread machine. It's just a basic whatever. It's nothing like fancy. Maybe there's better ones out there. I don't really know the difference. We make it just to put a loaf in here. Delicious, instead of using the oven to heat the whole house up. So I'm gonna just pour everything in here, let it do its thing. It's really simple, easy recipe. I'll put the recipe on the screen. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do, I threw my dishes in the dishwasher, have a sink full of water. I've got the kids, as they're moving, doing their own chores, so they're getting up, cleaning up, and I'm like, you go through the house and you find anything that's yours, and you go ahead and pick it up. So that's what they're doing, so the house will be clean. I won't even have to do anything, which is so nice. So, easy for me. So what I'm gonna do is make pesto tortellini bake. This is so good. I found this for a freezer meal last year, a couple years ago, and it is so easy to put together, and it's so delicious. I know my daughter, Ashton, gave me the link for, I think there was a chicken in there, a cilantro lime chicken she used, and I said, ooh, and I looked on the website, I'm like, try the pesto tortellini, and she said it is that good. So it freezes well, it tastes really good. This is my chicken right here. Remember when I got that fajita chicken meat? Whatever it is, I don't know, it smells like rotisserie chicken. It smells and tastes like rotisserie chicken, so great deal. I think I got it was like $2 a pound for the 10-pound box. Yes, yes, yes. So this is really good. So I'm gonna double the recipe because I've got all this tortellini right here from Sam's Club. So I was like, do I make all of it? Yeah, I'm gonna make all of it, and I've got 2 pans over here, right here, and I'm gonna double it and then freeze one. So one will go for Sunday and one will go for in the freezer for another meal. So you basically throw everything in the bowl, stir it up, mix it all up, and then put it in your bowl. Easy, cover with foil, bake it 350 for an hour. It's so good. You wanna try this? It's just very creamy, very delicious, but so, so good. So let me mix this up in the bowl. Know what I'm doing when I'm scooping this out. It only calls for 1 cup of prepared pesto. I know it's about a cup, but I'm gonna make a pasta salad and I feel like this would be really good in it. So I just took out a couple spoons that didn't touch the Alfredo sauce. So this is good. Put it in 2 pans, delicious. Like, you gotta make it. Okay, I was thinking I'm gonna need 2. Just 1 to cover this. Just put them with foil. One's going to the freezer, one's going to the refrigerator. All right, I've got 1 for now, 1 for later, going in the fridge, going in the freezer. Sunday dinner is gonna be done. I will put that, I put a little note on my calendar over here. What I'll do is before we go to church, I'll put it in the oven, the pesto tortellini, and I'll put a pan of broccoli with a little bit of olive oil and some, salt, pepper, and garlic seasoning, whatever, on top, and just put it in the oven to come back on and bake. Then when we get home, we'll have nice, fresh, warm dinner. So that will actually work out really good for Sunday. What I'm gonna do now, so that's Sundays, and then any leftover sandwiches, whatever they want for the day, that'll be a good meal with the bread here. Then what I'm gonna do next is Saturday, is the meat subs and a pasta dish. So I feel like pasta dish will just be me, but I'll make like a less mommy version for the rest of the family. And I'll make one for me. And then I'm gonna do that meat stuff I made yesterday for Greg. He said that was the best thing ever. So I've got it all right here. I'm just gonna chop up 1 onion because I feel like that's enough because I know the kids don't love tons of onions. And then we'll cook this over here and saute it. It'd be really easy. So chop this up first, put it over here with some olive oil, salt, pepper, delicious. Water's gonna boil for pasta. It's gonna be yummy. Okay, so I had to tend to a child, so this got to sit with the lid on it for a long time and kind of cook through. I'm not leaving it in strips. I am kind of like when you go to sub restaurants, all chopped up. That's what I'm doing here. So this is amazing. It's literally the same thing. Like we went to Firehouse Subs the other day, and I got a Philly cheesesteak. This is what it tastes like. So this is good. Just chop it up. Ooh. Okay, so we're getting there. This meat stuff, delish. Like that was another great purchase. It said Euro meat or beef. I don't know. We know. Greg said it tastes like a little bit of lamb, a little bit of beef. So good. So I'm gonna take this, just put it in glass dishes because this is gonna go in the refrigerator, and then don't mind the cupboard open. And then tomorrow, is it tomorrow? It's tomorrow. We'll put this on sub buns with some cheese. I don't have. Actually, you know what? I just, ugh. I have to do shredded cheese. Shredded orange cheese, that'll work if they want it on here. And then this will be like a cheese steak sandwich, that'll work out. And that's gonna be easy for lunch. I'm gonna make my pasta salad too, so we're gonna do 2 things at once. The pasta dish that I like. Nobody else likes this. Lauren, I think, but nobody else. So I'm gonna add feta to this. Oh, not that one. That was bad. Brand new feta right here. Feta cheese. I'm gonna cut a cucumber I still have here. And then I'm gonna do artichoke hearts because, yeah, I've got myself some sliced olives, chickpeas, and then I'm gonna add, I think, a little bit of this pesto. I think. I'm gonna mix up the dressing first and then try it. I'm gonna use poppy seed. I do usually do the onion one, but I don't have the onion one, so we're just gonna go with the poppy seed. So I'm gonna get out my cutting board, and then we'll go from there. This is like my favorite. If it was like for kids, it'd be kind of plain, which I will make a small version of like plain for everybody else, but it's mom's. So I'm gonna do the mommy style. All right, that's delicious. This is definitely a salad for me. Nobody's gonna eat this but me. I found a tomato over there, so that was good. So I gotta throw that in there. This is perfect. Artichokes, anybody else like artichokes, or is it just myself? Anybody? I always feel, I remember eating them when I was younger, like in my 20s on pizza and fresh, so good. Haven't had them in a long, last few years I've been pulling them out. They're just delicious. So this is easy. Very simple. Whatever your favorite salad dressing is in here. Again, no one's gonna touch this but me, so I can double dip and scoop in whatever for myself. So I'm going to throw this over here. I'm gonna get out a bowl, put this in here. It's mommy's salad for me. Happy Mother's Day. Okay, actually I had 3 whole bowls, and I'm gonna have some for right now. That's my lunch right now. So this is just gonna go in the refrigerator. I had to have some side of artichoke hearts. Delicious. I'll eat this, and then I'm gonna mix up. I had a little bit of pasta left for the rest of the family. Gathering fragments here, so don't be alarmed when I put bologna and cheese in here. Not for me, it's for the other people that like. We're gonna start in some pad thai. So my water is boiling. I'm gonna cook the pasta real quick, and I'm gonna cook the beef. It's frozen salad. It's gonna have to cook a little bit and thaw a little bit in there. Okay, those noodles cook so fast. I was busy, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, they are done. They are really good because they're vegetarian. I don't care if they're vegetarian, but they're vegetarian egg noodles, whatever that means. But they're good because they're like fettuccine but thin. So I'm gonna use these for my pad thai. So my steak is almost done over here. You want to see that? It looks, well, yeah, I'll show you. Look at this, looking delicious. Just a little olive oil, salt and pepper. Look at that. Perfect. That's gonna cook over there. It's almost done. Then what I'm gonna do, this is from Hey 113406. She was awesome. She gave me this recipe. She said her kids love it. It's 2 tablespoons of soy, a tablespoon of sugar, half a tablespoon of garlic, sprinkle of red pepper flakes, I gotta go get that, and then a half a tablespoon of sesame oil. Put it and mix down the noodles. That's gonna be for the kids for their pasta, and then I'll make a pad thai next to it for the 3 that'll eat it. Okay, I'm gonna mix up my pad thai mixture. I had to Google and find my own recipe because I don't have it, but it's 4, 4, and 4. That's how I remember it. So you basically do 4 tablespoons of tamarind, 4 tablespoons of soy, 4 tablespoons of sugar, and what else? Lime. I have salt, but the lady at the Asian restaurant said to use chicken bouillon. I know, she did. I promise that she's Asian. It wasn't even me. It wasn't even my choice to do it. She said to do it. So I'm gonna put that in here, mix up, and then I'll put my noodles in. And I gotta cook some veggies. I gotta do that too. We're doing things back. So for my pad thai, I'm just gonna put veggies in. I'm not gonna do eggs. The steak pieces, so good, a little spicy. So I'm just gonna cook over here some olive oil, frozen vegetables in here to make it work. Taking a break, from the sauteing vegetables over here with the lid, so it's because it's frozen. I'm gonna cut up, I have a watermelon and a cantaloupe that I got last week when I was grocery shopping. We ate that one watermelon from Sam's Club. So good. So this one I got from Aldi. We'll see if it's any good. I know the Sam's Club one is good. I will for sure. I know by my watermelon there. I'm just, I am picky when it comes to watermelon. It's like, what a good, this knife just like totally got stuck in here. I just have been paying $7, $8 for one this whole year, and I know it's kind of early. They just were not good, but Sam's Club, I think I paid $9 and it was really good. But this one actually looks really nice. Let's see. Wow, Aldi, look at this one. That looks really good. All right, winner, let's cut this up. Awesome on the watermelon. It's delicious, like so good. Winner, winner, Aldi. I will definitely go back there again. I'm gonna cut up this cantaloupe. Cantaloupe is a little dry, but that's okay. It's set in there. I like cantaloupe. I don't mind if it's dry or what, but the watermelon is the one that I'm like, it's got to be good, and it's good. So now my veggies are done. I'm just gonna add this to my pad thai noodle mixture. Okay, pad thai, delicious, love it. I'm just gonna cover this with the noodles and the steak. This is gonna be dinner tonight. This we're gonna eat with the watermelon, easy. Okay, all my meals are done now. I gotta work on my pound cake because I gotta get that in the oven, because we need more heat in here. Okay, I'm gonna start making my cake right now. I just pulled out my ingredients for the pound cake, so I'm gonna let them sit for a little bit and get warm. I'm gonna do my angel food cake. So we're gonna do angel food and crushed pineapple. That's it, just these 2 ingredients. Get the one that you just add water to. Then you don't add the water, you just add these two together. It's really, really good. Like fat-free, supposedly healthier than the original, but I don't know. It's just good. Okay, I've got that one in the oven, so now I'm gonna do pound cake. I'm gonna look up something different. You know what, I actually looked up Pioneer Women's pound cake. So she does a cup of Sprite 7-Up or Sierra Mist. Okay, I don't have that. You know what I'm gonna use? That's vanilla. Good old burgers, because I have this. So hers would be lemon and butter. I'm gonna use maple and vanilla, because I feel like that's gonna be more delicious. Put everything in here, beat it up. You know, my love-hate relationship with my bundt pan, because it used to work amazing, and then I found that it's starting to not, everything's sticking. So what I'm gonna do, Googled the best way to do this. It said use shortening. Make sure you do the whole thing. I might have to, it said melted shortening. This isn't melted, so I might put it in the oven for a minute so I can spread it out really good, and then put a little bit of sugar in it. So I'm just gonna wipe this on, and then put it in the oven for just a second. Then I can kind of spread it some more, put some sugar, and then the batter tastes really, really good. So I'm excited to taste that. Okay, I'm done in the kitchen. I've got all my food. Let me show you everything we have. The cakes are in the oven. I'm not opening them. We're just gonna let them cook. In the refrigerator, I had to clean up my refrigerator a little bit. Look at somebody's eating the chocolate sauce. I pulled these out because the kids gotta eat those up. We've got this in tin foil as our dinner tonight, so that's all for me for dinner. The fruit in there. I see somebody just threw this all right here. Hold on a second. Well, let me move this over to the other one here. Over here, there we go. So, actually, we'll stick this here. So we've got all these little, there we go. We've got all these the salads here. That's for like Greg. There's the meat for the sandwiches tomorrow. There's lunch meat here. I still have this stuff to drink. We gotta drink this up. I'm gonna tell the kids, drink the lemonade. And that's usually always gone first. So everything's good. We don't have any massive stuff. I'm just looking. Like, we're good. I pulled up the oranges in a little container right there because they haven't gotten eaten, but we're full. Freezer's full. Look at Greg found. You're in the store. You realize they have P.F. Chang's chicken. His favorite. Oh, and there's pesto tortellini. I forgot. On the very bottom is dinner for Sunday, pesto tortellini. The bread is in here. It's still doing its thing. I've got fruit sitting on the counter. I think I am good. The only thing on my list, I'm just looking at everything, is the girls did the car for me, so Brooke washed the car, which was nice. Jaden's gonna do dishes for me. The rest of the house is cleaned up, so it's a good day. It's a great day. I'm gonna wait for my cakes to finish. I'll show you that. And then I'm hoping to go to our farmer's market this weekend. I'll just run there and get some strawberries. Real strawberries would be really good to try. So, all right, I'm gonna clean up. I gotta go see what a couple kids are doing. I'll be back. Okay, so what I've been doing, my angel food came out of the oven. My poor nails, I'm sorry, real fast. My, you know, I've been getting my nails done gel-like, and they're just, it takes so long. Unless you keep getting them done, they're okay, but they're so brittle underneath. So they're getting there. They start growing back and then they peel off. So this stuff works really good. The Sally Hansen hard as nails. So I'm just trying to keep it on here because I feel like it gets going and then it starts breaking off. So we're getting there. I know I need to go get my toes done here. They're starting to get too long, but maybe next week. We'll see. So anyways, what I'm gonna do is edit now. I've got a thing of water. I really want a thing of coffee, but I'm like, I'm going to drink my water first. I put a lemon in here because we have a lot of lemons and limes to eat up. Chores are done. Like everything's done. The girls are doing laundry and dishes. So there's not really anything to do. I'm waiting for my bundt cake to come out. Not my bundt cake. What is it called? Pound cake. It smells so good. Like, it smells so good in here because it's maple. I love maple. Maple, or even, I could have put the other one. What's the other one? Almond extract in there too, but the maple smells so good. So I'm going to edit. Just got to notice there's a tornado watch coming through my area, which is, you guys are awesome. You guys, someone just left me a comment and said, watch Ryan Hall, y'all. And he's on YouTube, and he does do the weather down here, which is really cool. So I just looked and there is a tornado watch, which is interesting. So for now, I'm gonna edit. Let me edit for a little bit because I got a lot to edit. Food vlogs always take a long time. So I'm not being disgusted, it's just real. So I'm gonna edit for a little bit so I can get done. It is 2:30. I wanna be done for my day too. I don't know how I forget that I have a big giant monitor, but I do once in a while, even though it's sitting in front of me. It is much easier to edit with that, so I think it's just turned off. There's no on-off button. There we go. All right, so some lotion. We'll get our thing on there. We're gonna get this day done. It's like just yucky and rainy out. Not very exciting, so I wanted to go walking with Greg tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen because it's just raining. What are you gonna do? So let's edit for a little bit. Okay, so I am finished. I had a little bit of a busy afternoon. I've been editing, getting stuff done. Dinner is here. Listen what we're eating. You saw it earlier. This food right here. The cake. Oh, so disappointed in the cake. Bread is good. I forgot. This is a small loaf. Or it made a really small loaf. I need to be able to put on the 2-pound one. I feel like it makes it rise more. The cake's stuck. So I did everything it said, except that when I went to, I had to flip it upside down. I had to leave. I wasn't able to stay here and get it out. So it did stick, but it tastes delicious. It's maple. It's delicious. So I'm going to cover this up. It's just not so pretty, but that's okay. It's here. It's good. The pineapple one over here. Right here. This looks good. So here's the cake here. So it's been a good day making food. So I'm going to go close today's video, be finished, go eat with my family. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember, you are designed, created, and selected by God to do great things on this earth. And once you start walking on that path that He has for you, amazing adventure. So have a beautiful rest of your weekend. I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.